Yeah, so basically what I have on is the house chest robe. This is what you get when you collect all the Dalian keys and you know open the chest in your common room. You get your house robe. Did that, and then I also collected all the, or at least most of the moons, uh, for Dr. Moon, and I unlocked a low level 3 for fuck. I don't know how to pronounce the spell, but what's it called? The pickpocketing spell or the unlocking spell. There we go. There's a good way to uh, describe what it is. I did that, and then what else did I do? Oh, I also did the side quests for all of these. So I just have to go to the professors to see what the next dialogue is. So let me actually go to Professor Onai. So I mentioned earlier
I
in
can imagine how
my
inconvenient travel
playthrough
was before
about
I invented flu powder.
how the divination professor and our Gryffindor companion Natty had the same last name. And looking back when I was editing that playthrough, she actually said that her mother teaches at Hogwarts. So yeah, this is her mom. Can't believe I missed that the first time around.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
What was that look she gave him? And I think his faces look really good. What the hell was our character in that cutscene?
So nice, so knowledgeable.
Oh, is that Natty? Oh, there she is. Oh, but we can't interact with her.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumors that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Let's see. Yeah, let's get more information for this before we tackle this side quest.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Then we have to look at another map, I guess.
What have you got yourself into?
Let me actually talk to
I
her.
hope those assignments were challenging.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Not sure.
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
Nice.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
You have
Descendo.
it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo!
I think you have it.
Oh, okay. Actually, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna assign Descendo. Oh, not that. Descendo on this triangle. And then let's keep Confringo on this. Yep.
Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Oh wait, I should just fast travel. Yeah, let's get the world map and see where we're going. The closest area is probably here. It's so cool you can fly anywhere instantly. Oh. It's like that.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Village is accessible.
Work hard and
Where?
Those statues took time and effort.
Oh wait, no, this is not the person I wanted to talk to. Why did it point towards me to that person? Just in case you guys don't know, that one is the side quest for getting most of the moon statues.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
Levioso!
Not very white. Easily diverted. Was that your blessing? Oh, that was meant for me. Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Ranrock's Law agreed to meet, but I do feel a tad uneasy. They amended their requests and were angry when I asked questions. I overheard some of their plan and gobbledygook. They're after my rare metal deposits that are suitable for drilling. I'm afraid of upsetting them further. They seem rather volatile, and I need this transaction to happen. Perhaps we can work out a compromise. Perhaps not. Roland Oakes.
Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Oh, fuck.
Revelio. Confringo. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Why does it keep pointing me to that? Alright. Let me see the map again. Damn it. I don't know if I could figure it out just by myself. I gotta go to inventory. Alright. So I'm assuming that circle is where we are? Follow the river. Is that... I wonder if that's the same ruins that we passed by when going from Hogwarts to, what's it called? To Hogsmeade. Let me actually look at the map if there's a river like that. I wish I can, like, turn the map. I'm assuming it's this, right?
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map.
Wait, where?
Now to find the crooked tree.
Wait, where? First landmark. Okay, I found it somehow accidentally, but okay, so I found this. I gotta find the crooked tree. So am I going through the right way? Guess. Guess I should keep going upstream, or yeah. This is in the picture, right? This. Wait, is it this? I can't tell. Like, fuck.
Incendio.
Okay, well, it's not it, but there was a chest. Where is it?
A crooked tree, just as the map said.
Oh, okay.
Crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
I have a brother.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Here? I don't think it's that. That looks way too, Alright, so let's look at it. So this was the right, this is the area where I got the loot, right? Yeah, okay. Oops. Okay, so from here, I just go down south. I should see a brick wall with a gated door. It's so confusing where it is. Okay, I'm beginning to think it's gonna be... Is it this? It can't be this, right?
Who lived here, I wonder?
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
What do we have here? I don't like the looks of that encampment.
No, that's not it. Oh, wait, it is. Oh my god. It is this. I knew I was overthinking it.
Revelio.
Someone there?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Oh, it's on the other side. What?
When our war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Who's out there?
Petrificus totalis. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. A ladder. That's what I need.
The wizards will be defeated.
Nice. Alright. What the fuck is that noise?
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Show yourself, if you're there.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh shit.
Human to worry about.
Descendo. Expelliarmus.
I will make you.
Revelio. What will we find in here? Revelio.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Alright, before we go in there, let me actually explore. Well, that leads a lot more.
Aloha Mora.
There we go. Oh shit.
Revelio.
Oh my god, I have too many.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I don't think there's anything else up here.
Maybe I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Go over there. Oh my god, there's so much to explore here.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. He'll learn his lesson. Being locked away, you can
Oh shit.
I will make
Revelio.
A human's word is worthless.
Revelio.
Prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Oh, there's a lot.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Boiler door. How to open it?
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone. Patrolling this area is a waste of my time. I know I heard something that time.
Damn it, he's not walking any further. If I can sneak up.
Trifficus Totalis.
Nice.
Goblins will finally rule over.
Revelio.
Alright, they're all on the bottom. I think I can take 4 at least.
And it's you will.
I won't.
Expelliarmus.
Ah, shit.
Incendio.
I won't rest until you're dead. Descendo.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Again, my gear slots are full. Yeah, I wonder if I can... I get... Oh. Man, I gotta do more of the Merlin trials to expand upon my gear.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a lot of treasure on that side. How do I get over there? Nope, it's still on the other side of the wall. So I'll figure it out later. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
I won't rest. Truly.
I'll kill you when I get down from here. Put me on the ground now.
Expelliarmus.
Is that it?
Incendio.
Little noble car. How nice of you to stop by. Your little magistrates won't destroy me.
Incendio.
You don't free me. I'm
Why can't I hit you? Your spells glance off of me. Expelliarmus.
Oh my god. Stop.
Won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
Shit.
You can't stop us.
Won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge
Your slots are all again. No, this is where I was. Oh, I gotta collect that. I forgot. Go up, go up. Damn it. I swear to God, I was just up there. Okay, where do I have to go next anyways? Do I have to go, actually, do I have to go down? Jump. Oh yeah, here we go.
Revelio.
I hate this.
What's down there?
I won't rest until Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. I won't rest. Confringo. You've one less follower, Randall.
Swear to God, I feel like half the time I'm just managing my loot. Oh man, I hate to do it. Oh, these are Wigan potions. Damn it, I thought they were loot.
Revelio.
Oh, here. Alright.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please.
Just don't give it to him.
My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
Oh, fancy.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait!
You're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio.
Alright, let's keep going with our side quests. Just want to do this one up here because I don't want to see it on my map constantly.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
You'll see it right. You'll all see.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
I don't think he learned his lesson. Alright, let's see, where do we go now? Let's go to Professor Garlic. Lapendo. There she is.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you'll do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo.
Look at that. You're a natural.
Interesting. And I wish I had more upgrade points. Like, let's see, talents. I only have 2, but holy shit, there's a lot more. Let's see. Depulso. Bioso. Sendia. This might be actually pretty good to master. Alright, next quest. Kagawa. Kind of curious if they do a new game plus. I wonder if your loot will be able to carry over and like it'll change accordingly to the house you pick on your next playthrough. Because I didn't even imagine how your loot would be able to carry over.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team.
TLC?
If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Nice.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office. Out into the world.
Oops.
Places. There you go. Kitchen room quickly.
Alright. Now we can do a main quest thing. Shadow, oh, Sebastian, Serana. Actually do this one, so I gotta go to the room of requirements. Yeah.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
So what I gotta do? Oh. Where are these little puff balls?
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I want to catch them all.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Damn it.
Everything's all right now.
I think there's one more left. think I caught them all.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Accio!
No, you don't.
Accio!
I caught 3.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I heard it's easier if you put the game in story mode when you capture the beast, because it's instantaneous and so you can catch multiple really quick.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
I actually might try putting it on easy or story mode. See if that how like fast it is. Just for when I'm only capturing the beasts.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Everything's all right now. Revelio. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
And with that, let's put it back to our regular save mode, or difficulty mode. So it is a lot faster, which I like. I wish that was just the normal thing for all across the mode, I guess.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Alright, I should stop fooling around. Let's just go.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Can I release all my beasts?
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Most excellent.
Hmm.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
This is cool. All right. Alright. So, gear features are one primary offense or defense staff by default. And yeah, these are the things that I can add, like ability slots, not abilities, but more like I guess like either like I'll just show you. It'll be easier to show than explain it myself. So like for the instance, it says no trade applied. So I can equip any of these I have. But for now, I'll do that on my own time. Oh wait, I have to do it. Cool. And then let me add a trait on this one.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke. Wonderful! Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Nice. Alright. Let's do Sebastian's question, and then I think that's the last one I'm going to do for the stream. Oh yeah, I also should, before I go, identify the mysterious loot I have. Here we go. $75, wow. Wish I could make my skin a little bit more paler. Just, there's some times where I just want to change everything on my character because it doesn't look as good as I thought. Alright, where do I have to go? Meet up with Sebastian. Oh shit, it's far. Let me actually go to the world map. Holy shit. Thank God I have a fast travel there.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
What's wrong with his
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
his cape is backwards. Or like his robe. It's like it's very weird.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Fuck, what do I say? I feel like even if I try to persuade him, I don't think he'll give up. Especially, like, if his uncle is that angry, I don't think I could do anything about that either.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
It bugs me that his robe is backwards like that.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
At least his robe is back to normal.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Wizard. Wizard in my book. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. No! I will make you pay. You find this amusing!
Oh, fuck.
Rather I won't rest. Incendiary. No! Let's get it. You're so very weak.
Shit.
I will have my revenge. Expelliarmus. Incendiary.
Damn it.
Incendiary. Expelliarmus! Confringo! I won't rest! Accio!
You won't get away with that.
Release! Confringo! Expelliarmus! You've made your last mistake. You're like a glum bumble beneath mine. You're making this one less human to worry about.
Flipendo! Expelliarmus!
Hurry now! At once! How child! No!
Sendo!
Andrea! What did you do now?
Confringo! Accio!
I won't come for
Accio! Flipendo!
Do you find this amusing?
Places! Defendo!
I won't rest.
Places! Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
I'm used to it. Not as bad as the knights.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Confringo!
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio!
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio!
This well looks familiar.
Does it?
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
Oh yeah, it was in our pensive memory.
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Yeah, this is the hamlet that the village was what's it called, in distress, and then the 4 professors were on the ledge and they made it rain, give vegetation. I'm pretty sure this is where it is.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It is as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability. She was warned not to meddle with people's emotions by her professors, so I wonder if she did something.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. Muggle doctors and even some of my own. Healers are doing all they can for them. Grief is palpable. Ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid of their torment. Curious, how would you even fix a person's loss like that? Like, unless if they like completely forgot, I don't see one other way to get rid of that pain inside of you.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Revelio.
Am I missing something else? No, it's telling me I'd still be here. I don't know what else I'm looking for. Oh shit. Oh wait. What was the spell that I needed to get rid of the chairs? Is it this one?
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, not that. No. Fuck, I forgot what it was.
Reparo.
What was the spell? Because I think I used something similar, but I forgot what it was.
Confringo. Lumos.
Oh, okay, or maybe this way.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Whoa.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
This doesn't really make sense to me, but let's see what they say.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay, this is starting to get really interesting with his quest line. But yeah, I think this is a good point to stop now. Yeah. Story. I'm liking where this is going. It's getting more. It's piquing my curiosities.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Yeah, I guess next playthrough we'll see what Natty's quest line is gonna take us. But yeah, it's cool that we are able to have quote unquote a Harry Potter version of Pokemon, kinda. Although we're not necessarily making them fight, but we are gathering them and putting them in our vivarium, which is really cool and cute. But yeah, really liking this so far. And you guys are too. Hopefully you guys follow. And I'll see you guys on our next playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. Bye.